B to the R to the USH, a fun web show out the USA. Stay up on news, it's a PSA. Campus news delivery, so much to say. J School kids, we at it again. Broadcast segments with fans and friends. Hard news, soft news, on and off. Keep it popping like a pudding pop. B to the R.
Welcome to the Brush Up. I'm Landon Miller.
And I'm Connor Board.
Man, that rap song is sticking around again.
I know, it's just not going away anytime soon.
It's kind of like that Maroon 5 song, Animals. You know that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sucks. Hey, coming up on this this edition of the Brush Up, very serious show today. We're talking about elections.
Yes, we are, with some very interesting candidates.
Yeah, of course you know about Caden Fabby. He's running for student body president, but you also have Royce Foyer. Like Royce, what is he doing in that? We actually have 2 reports on that coming up.
And we also have some reports on campus carry, as well as maybe some new teacher evaluations.
Yeah, and I'm looking at my rundown here. Freestyle ski team, despite the snow, they're skiing. So we have a pretty neat report on that from Michael. But first, let's start with that presidential race. Of course, we're talking about Caden Fabby and Royce Foyer. Amanda Ketchledge talked with Caden on the election and filed this report.
It's campaign season, and that usually means friendly competition, but for 2 presidential candidates for the school, it's a little friendlier. Caden Fabby and Royce have been friends for 2 years, but now they are running against each other. The catch? One wants to win, and the other one doesn't really care.
There's absolutely no doubt, I think, that Royce has gotten the word out to a lot of different students about his campaign. There's no denying that. But with that being said, I'm very focused on my own.
Fabby says he's passionate about this campus and he wants to accommodate for the growing student population.
I'm going to advocate for more student activity space for student organizations to get together and meet and collaborate. And that will be a part of my long-term vision. In addition to that, I'm going to advocate for additional lab and classroom space, as well as more athletic and field space for students to do physical activity on campus.
Fabby hopes that students get informed about the ASUN elections and that they vote for the best candidate for the job.
I truly believe I know that I'm the most experienced and qualified for this job.
If Caden were to win, are there bigger plans for a future in politics?
Yeah, no.
He intends to work in higher education and make change in his own way. Remember to vote your decision on who you want to be president. Elections are on March 11th and 12th. Covering the story, I'm Amanda Ketchledge for The Brush Up.
Great reporting by Amanda, as always, absolutely, and also perhaps a great campaign from Caden. He's taken the serious approach on this one, but someone else is not doing that. Oh, no. Oh, no.
And Annie Mishler has more on Royce Foyer.
And we warn you, it's a little weird.
A little weird.
It's election season, and one of the presidential candidates is Royce Foyer. Now, Royce is really hard to get a hold of, and he hasn't seemed to be... Royce! Can I interview you for the Brush Up?
Hey. Yeah, anything for you. You smell like, almost like Lacoste. What are you wearing?
Sweat and nervousness.
And while you're thinking, my name is Royce Foyer. F as in fetus, E as in urethra, U as in uterus, E as in urethra, R as I know I'm running a campaign. Probably looks kind of cool, but don't be fooled. I don't want to win president. Be close in. Comfy.
Hi. So,
I want you to hear me.
So if you were to be elected president by some strange fate,
Which I hope doesn't happen. Again, don't vote for Royce. I will come up with a plan that determines my future.
I'm just gonna scoot away. I feel like I'm very close to you right now.
I liked it.
I
liked it a lot. I liked it a lot.
You want to ask me a question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What are you doing Friday night? If you want, we can get busy together.
Royce Foyer, everybody. Don't vote for him.
You know, I'm not too sure if Royce belongs in that presidential office of ASUN.
Yeah.
Maybe like a prison or something, because that was really creepy.
It was a little creepy. I'm not exactly sure where he belongs.
But of course, that is not the only election happening around the University of Nevada campus. A lot of different senator seats are up for grabs as well. Walanya Vangsvarates joins us now to talk about that side of the elections. Wally?
Yes, Landon, it's very important that you go out and look who is the best senator for your college. Now I'm calling out right now to all the members of the Wolf Pack to go out and let your voice be heard. Elections are right around the corner, and you have the right to make a difference by voting. With all the hype around the presidential elections with candidate Caden Fabi and anti-candidate Royce Foyer, people are forgetting about the other important roles in ASUN. Here's all you need to know about the candidates for vice president and potentially president, because if Royce wins this election, he's graduating, so the position would automatically go to one of these vice presidents. Meet Quinn Jonas. He's the current senator for the College of Liberal Arts and USN Senate Public Affairs Chair. His main goals are to expand the PAC internship, change the 15 to Finish project to cater more to the needs of students, and also create more unity within the campus all around. Now here's Jessica Salzman. She's the current Assistant Director of Legislative Affairs. Her main goals are to increase the scopes of traditions throughout campus, expand volunteer opportunities for students, and also enhance the PAC internship program. This is why Jessica feels she is a good candidate.
Wally, awesome job. Air high five to Wally. She's over there.
High five.
Remember that? You can have one too. You didn't report yet, but you are about to report on this, a very interesting thing that I think makes a lot of sense, and that's the fact that campus evaluations might be open for students to see. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, they might be open to the public. Like, you could go online and see what people said about your teacher that you might be taking the next semester.
Cool, let's watch.
The ASUN Senate has unanimously approved a resolution drafted by Senator Hood and Senator Feenstra to make teacher evaluations public.
I think opening up these evaluations to students will allow them to, one, find faculty members that align with their learning style, and two, help hold the faculty accountable to the students.
Senator Hood also has opinions on the popular RateMyProfessor.com.
I think it's not the best tool. It's only filled out by two types of students that are extremely displeased with a professor, or students that are extremely pleased with a professor.
He does not believe that teachers should be nervous about this change.
This is just going to open up a better line between students and the faculty members. It's hopefully going to hold faculty members more accountable to their students.
Provost Carman has already shown his support for this effort, but he would like to see student and faculty support before he opens it up to students.
I think that's a good idea and a bad idea. I think it's a good idea because it lets some students know what teachers they shouldn't take and should take, but then I've also had experiences where I look at people's evaluations and comments, like on Rate My Nevada or Professor, and I don't agree with them once I end up taking the teacher, and I like them and they don't. So
petitions are now circulating around campus for students to show support for the resolution. This is Connor Board reporting for The Brush Up.
All right, now you get your high five, Connor. Woo! There you go. So when is this actually going to take place, though?
The provost actually wants to get some student feedback, and it seems like most students are very positive about this change and they do want it to happen. So probably next semester is what I'm thinking. And some students also have opinions on campus carry. Absolutely.
That, of course, is a proposal right now being considered by the Nevada State Legislature. Should guns be allowed on campuses, whether it's system of higher education or a little bit lower? Victoria Hudman has the story.
How do you feel about concealed weapons being allowed on our campus?
I think that it provides an unsafe campus environment only because gun-on-gun violence is a significant problem in the United States right now.
How do you feel about CCW permits being allowed on the University of Nevada campus?
I do completely agree with CCW permits being allowed on campus. I personally am a CCW holder, and I think it'd be really good for this campus to allow CCW carry holders, permit holders on campus.
I think that it should be allowed because I think that we have great students on our campus, but we also have not so great students on our campus, and I feel like if we're giving students the right to have their concealed weapons on campus, that's going to create a lot of problems.
I think generally it would make a lot of students feel safer, maybe, if the fact that as long as the people carrying them were legally carrying them, you know what I mean? Nothing crazy like that. But I really do think that it'd make a lot of students feel safer around campus, sure.
My only concern is that if people aren't properly trained, that's where it becomes a problem. So as long as people go through the requirements, learn how to actually use this, learn knowledge of when to use it, when not to use it, and actually be aware of their surroundings versus jumping to conclusions, then I have no problem with it.
I am Victoria Hudman reporting for The Brush Up. Now let's check out a recap of what happened at the Senate hearing with Wally.
I just want to get this out of the way. Guns itself are not the problem. It's the people we allow behind them that is the problem.
Firearms are legal to carry in the state of Nevada openly, and so by creating this bubble on campus, all you're doing is telling criminals they can freely bring violent acts to our campus.
Student Ivy Zedrick supports the decision to pass the resolutions.
Campus carry would only make our campus less safe. It's not going to protect us hot little girls, as Fiore would like to refer to us as, and it would put people in danger. And so I really don't want to have to transfer again because I don't feel safe on my campus, to be quite honest.
Senator Ryan Hood, however, was one of the 7 senators who opposed, but still encourages students to speak their mind on the issue.
And it's something that I still strongly support and believe in. And I think that the #1 thing for myself and students that do believe in campus carry can still continue to do is go down to Carson City and advocate for our support of campus carry to the legislature.
For the Brush Up, I'm Wally Verates.
Thanks, Wally. And just a little bit more on that story is that the Senate actually passed 2 resolutions of that bill, and they'll actually present it to the Nevada legislature when they hear that proposal. Well, it's been a little heavy in here.
Yeah, it's been a very serious show. We're not used to this.
No, we're not. So none other than Gloria Davis standing by right now to lighten things up with a look at sports. Gloria, talking a little football recruits? Yes.
Yes, Landon, yes. The University of Nevada football unveiled its 15-player 2015 recruiting class earlier this month. The class is heavy on high school products, but also has a junior college transfer. 6 of the signees had offers from schools from Power 5 conferences. The players come from 7 states and 1 Canadian province. Coach Pullian said the reach out to areas outside of Nevada comes from the success of former players like James Butler and Kendall Johnson, who were recruited from outside of the Nevada region. There were some specific positions needed from this class, like tight end, linebacker, and cornerback, and they were all addressed in the team's choices. To carry Nevada's famed quarterback tradition, the Pack signed 6'1" dual-threat quarterback Baylor Romney out of El Paso, Texas. Locally acclaimed two-way player Wes Farnsworth out of Bishop Manogue High School will join the team as a long snapper and defensive back. The Pack also picked up 2 players for the defensive backfield, 3 linebackers, 2 defensive linemen, and 6 offensive players. Coach Pullian said he is confident that the quality of the new young players will help the team improve and continue to grow as they pursue a Mountain West championship. You can watch the new recruits and the rest of the team March 25th at the Silver and Blue Spring Game. Now we're going to watch Michael Stuyvesant, who is a reporter and participant for the Nevada freestyle ski team that recently competed in regionals.
What's up, Brush Up? We're out here at regionals, Sierra at Tahoe. We're with the UNR Winter Sports Club. They're getting down.
We're gonna start things off with Alec Bowman here. Rides for the UNR Winter Sports Club. Gonna get a nice left tool onto the down tube. Alec Bowman is a freshman for the team. Let's see what he's got for the jump. Oh, a nice little 5 there. Trying to grab tail. I think he might have got it. Ride and switch into this 3rd feature here onto the box. He's got that on lock. Coming into this drop rail, we'll see what he's got going on. Coming off a little early there. Now we got Payman Kiney. He's a senior for the team with a nice board slide there. He's looking to take a victory lap next year. Here he comes into the jump. Oh, nice double grab. Here he comes into the 3rd feature A. Gonna do a nice little grab over it. And let's see what he's got for the drop. He's got a board slide and comes off early. This has been Michael Stuyvesant with the Brush Up.
Great report, Michael, as always. By the way, they qualified for nationals. That is March 1st through the 8th in Bend, Oregon. Now, the team, of course, it ain't free. Hell no, it ain't. So they're looking to raise some money, $20,000. You can go to www.gofundme.com/UNR WSE, or you can go to Nevada Freestyle on Instagram. You can also go to our Instagram, too.
Yeah, we also have, we're on Snapchat right now, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you name it. Find the Brush Up.
This ain't no ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. Anyway, we'll see you next time on the Brush Up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Sorry it was so serious, but it's journalism these days. Hashtag. We'll see you later.
Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself. So pretty.
Too hot.
Hey, you cut off the best part.
That was the best part.
Jump on it if you sexed and flown it. If you freak dead and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance. jump on it. If you've sexed and flown it.